So hi guys, so this is University of Cambridge 101. The lighting is funny, but yeah. Okay, so this is for masters and as well as PhD scholarships for study at University of Cambridge. So if this is what you're interested in, please stick with me. But if you're not subscribed yet, please, there'll be a paper button around here. Click on it and subscribe. I would appreciate. For those who are already my subscribers, I celebrate you every single day. So thank you. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into it because this is exciting. Okay. So we are here on University of Cambridge postgraduate study website, which is postgraduate.study.com.sc.uk. And so when you come here, of course, you need to read about which college and how to apply and all of this and all of that. But because our focus is on funding, so we're going to go straight on funding. And we'll look at the investor funding. But in your case, it depends on what you are interested in on here. You can check every single tab. Yeah, okay. So let's look at the funding that the investor is offering. Every year, the University of Cambridge awards over £100 million in scholarships to new postgraduate students. So this money comes from many generous universities and colleges, university and college sources, as well as funding awarded to the university from funding bodies. So the major funding are Cambridge Trust, Gates Cambridge, Harding, MasterCard, Research Council, funded studentships and research projects, departmental awards and college funding. So quickly just go through each of them. Cambridge Trust works with partners worldwide to provide a variety of scholarship schemes. It has been offering scholarships at Cambridge for over 30 years. It has awarded more than 20,000 scholarships to students from around the world. Gates, I'm looking for criteria, not just talk. Gates Cambridge Trust. Okay. So it was established in the year 2000 from a $200 million US donation by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And this is the largest ever single donation to a UK university. So it awards 80 to 90 full scholarships each year to scholars who show this is the criteria where we need to listen carefully. If you're applying for Gates Cambridge Trust, Gates scholarships, the criteria is here. Scholars who show outstanding intellectual ability, a commitment to improving lives of others, and leadership potential. It takes masters as well as PhD students from any country outside of the UK. For more information, the link is here. So even for Cambridge Trust, this is what you'll be interested in, because they say the trust awards students at both PhD and master's level in all subjects at any of the 31 colleges. Wow. The Cambridge Trust awards around 500 scholarships a year to support the most outstanding students. And each year, it supports more than 1,200 current students each year. Wow. Okay, so if you are interested more, you click on there and then read more about that scholarship. Same here, you want to apply, you click on Get Cambridge. So let's just check what Get Cambridge is saying. For example, okay. So this is the page Get Cambridge scholarship. It talks about program, apply, and our scholars. Then you have to read each of these to see the criteria in detail. As it says here, for if you want to study in 2024, applications have opened now in September 2023. So just follow each of these, and that's how you apply. You need to read each of them. So this talks about the application process. So let's just see as a matter of example. It says, watch the university's short overview film about applying for postgraduate admission and funding, and then read below about specific requirements for Get Cambridge scholarship. So you need to watch this. I'm not going into that, but when you get the link, just follow the process we have followed. So you reach this page and watch the video. A combined application form. Applicants submit the application form for admission and funding. This is for Get Cambridge and the other funding via the University Graduate Application Portal. So to be considered for a Get scholarship, you must complete the section to apply for admission to a course and a college place and the Get Cambridge part of funding section. So it's one form, but it has several sections. The same you are applying for admission at a college and then the scholarship. So here they go further to explain each of those sections. So in the funding section, in this section, you can apply for a range of funding offered by the university and associated bodies, including the Get Scholarship, which has its own subsection. So if you're applying for this scholarship, make sure you fill the part that mentions Get Cambridge, because it says it has a specific section on the form when you're applying to. So as usual, all these hyperlinks, you need to click and check. If you're a PhD applicant, they'll need a proposal, and as part of application process, they also require reference letters and all of that. But in your case, you will have to read sentence by sentence, and there is apply now button at the bottom. So let's see what this apply now, where it takes us to. It will take us to the main page, where if you are ready, you have read and you know what you're doing, you start the application by registering if it's your first time, or logging in if it's not your first time. So let's get back to where we started. Where are we? Okay. So that was Get, but they also have Harding Distinguished Postgraduate Scholarships established in 2019, thanks to a generous donation from David and Claudia Harding Foundation. This is the biggest single gift made to a UK university by a British philanthropist. Gates is US-based philanthropist, but in UK, it's the biggest one from this family, David and Claudia Harding Foundation. It awards 25 full scholarships each year to the most talented PhD students. So awardees can be from any nationality, studying any subject. Ooh, that's fantastic. Then we have the controversial MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program. It is one of the prestigious scholarships, but yeah, it's controversial. And I reserve my comments, okay, for that. But it's it has good intentions, I guess. The MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program at Cambridge is designed to provide bright students from underrepresented communities in Africa with fully funded opportunities to complete their master's training, develop transformative leadership skills, and contribute to climate resilience and sustainable futures in Africa. The program covers the cost of travel and visas, accommodation, meals, allowance for laptop, and a living stipend, as well as tuition. So if you want to look at MasterCard scholarship at Cambridge University, this is the page. Okay, and it says applications for 2024-2025 are open, and they just opened on 16 September. It's quite recent. Applications for the 2024-2025 academic year are now open. The MasterCard Scholars Program at the University of Cambridge is pleased to announce the applications for 2024 academic year are now open. And the program at the University of Cambridge is designed to provide talented students from Africa with ... So if you click on it, you will read more about the benefits for this scholarship at Cambridge University. Okay. Ultimately, the mission of MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program at the University of Cambridge is to contribute to the development of a transformative network of young people critical of driving sustainable change. Meet our scholars how to apply. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let's see. You need to read all these tabs. So let's see how to apply. Again, there's a video, but it also recites out how to apply for this particular scholarship. The University of Cambridge online directory gives details about each course. So if you want to see all the courses that the University of Cambridge offers are there, especially for masters, even for PhD. How do you know your area of expertise is available within this university? So yes. Okay. Once you have identified the course you are interested in, you are required to put together the required paperwork and submit your application for admission and funding, MasterCard Scholarship Program, and the other funding if available via the university's graduate application portal, which we've just looked at. The MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program Statement, choose the program. The fee waiver. Master's applications require a £50 application fee. However, the fee will be automatically waived for applicants of the MasterCard Foundation Scholarship Program. Please note, you must submit the scholarship statement to benefit from the automatic waiver. Students who do not get an automatic waiver and are certain they meet all conditions of the Scholars Program are invited to contact the team at admin MasterCard Foundation, yada. Okay, so that's the email address. When you're applying online, just make sure you are filling everything that they require. And then, yeah, if you ever, it will automatically be applied for you. So this is good because in the past, people who have wanted to apply, it's hard to use the bank details in Malawi, I guess. I don't know why I've not tried it, but I've heard things like that I can't pay, and people looking at someone to help to log in and pay, and so that they can continue the application. But in this case, there will be a fee waiver. Just make sure that the MasterCard scholarship is picked on as you're filling the form. But I also wanted to bring to your attention this website, which is also by the University of Cambridge. Cambridge. Okay, so it says here postgraduate funding search. So it's like their a place where you can search basically. And thank God they have this, define your search. So you can filter what you want. So for example, you want to study in 2024. You are a prospective student, you want to study full-time, and probably you're looking for both master's and PhD, and you are from, of course, Malawi. But of course can be any country. That you are from. So let's look at Malawi. M. Come on, Malawi. There you go. Country of residence. Probably you're still in Malawi. College any. Let's see. Update. So, okay. These are the list 241. Before the filter, I think it was saying 300 something. So it means we've taken out things that as a Malawian, you shouldn't be wasting your time on it, because it means maybe you don't qualify for it. So, but all these 241 results applies to you. Okay, so Gates Cambridge Scholarship, we've looked at that one, but they also have this Welcome Sanga Institute for your PhD studentships. A lot of people ask, how can I apply for a PhD? I usually say probably there are about 3, if not 4 ways how you can apply for a PhD. Number 1, you write your own proposal and you look for a university that has a faculty that has the expertise, your area of research, and then identify someone, a potential supervisor, and then you contact them, you start a conversation. Once they are free and they know they can supervise you, or they give feedback to improve on your proposal, then until you convince them, they are convinced with your proposal, then you make an application. That is one part. With that, when you are writing your own proposal, you have to have an idea about which scholarships you're going to apply once you have been accepted at that university that you are applying for. So, for example, there are Commonwealth PhD scholarships. We've just looked at Cambridge, which has different types of scholarships, including for PhD scholarships, and whichever university that you pick, but you have to have an idea of a scholarship that will fund you. Of course, sometimes supervisors can also have information about scholarship, but do not rely on other people only. You also need to have your own, to have done your own research beforehand. So that's number 1, by writing your own proposal and finding a funder and stuff like that. Number 2, universities publish a lot of these fellowships and projects and all of this and all of that. Like this one is talking about student 4-year studentships. So most of them, they are funded because they are studentships. And so, but there are some projects that they are not funded, but there are, most of them are funded. So you pick the project that someone has already thought about. Say, okay, we're gonna do this type of project in Bangladesh or in Malawi or wherever, and then you are the person who's gonna work on it. So that's that could be a second part. Like I'm saying, in most cases, most of them are funded, but some projects aren't funded. So you still have to look for probably scholarships. Some are funded at the home rate, which is only for people who have right to stay in UK. If you're an international student, you need to bridge the gap Okay, now the third route is PhD by publication. This is where other universities, like I've seen universities like University of Coventry University, they have a PhD by publication. If you have a body of work that you have done in the past, you've published and all of that, how does that work that you have already done contribute to your PhD? So at the Coventry University, I think the PhD by publication is 2 years. So that's another route that you can take. But some people also have, have used their networks. If you know other people or you have friends in universities, those are the starting point, because they have the resources, they know where things are, so they can tell you where to find things or opportunities that have come up in their departments or their, and stuff like that. Okay, so if it comes to here, you just need to click on each of them. For example, this one is saying Peterhouse postgraduate studentship competition. So this is a competition, level of study, PhD for 3 years. Annually, you can be awarded up to 54,000. The purpose is for your fees and international aid, maintenance, student visa costs, student immigration health surcharge. These are pertinent issues. So to find a scholarship that is covering your visa costs, is covering your immigration health surcharge, this is, wow, this is great, because these are things that it's quite high, and the government is, I think, is tripling some of these charges from around March 2024. So it's no brainer that you need a scholarship. Okay, I think I've done a lot of talk on Cambridge. So yeah, let me stop share and see. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, because I enjoyed making it. It's almost midnight, 20 minutes to 12. Yeah, so okay. Bye bye. Watch this, okay? And of course, subscribe. Click on this button here. Subscribe. Okay.